After joining Cofidis, Joe Timmsiola is flying through year 3 of his career, and I'm very happy with how this season is going. So you already know, go back and watch the last episode if you missed it, because we had a massive breakaway victory ahead of Max Poole and Maro Schmid. What a victory that was. So in the rider rankings, we're currently 46th place. I would love to be in the top 30 this season. And to do that, we need some results today. We have Basque Country, we have some Ardennes classics, including the Fleche Wallonne, and then we have the Vuelta Asturias. But first, can you believe it? It's already time to talk about our contract for next season. So let's take a look at the teams interested in us. Okay, 5 World Tour teams, including our big rivals, Europcar. Oh boy, they're after us again. But crucially, our massive rival Lucas Lopez and Kevin Vorkeland, for that matter, are not contracted there next season. They might extend their deal, or they might move to another team as well. Anyway, I'm pretty sure I will stay at Cofidis for the next season. For now though, I am going to put a couple of points, 3 points in total, into Europcar. Imagine if we're the rider to replace Lucas Lopez at Europcar. That would be pretty funny. Anyway, time to get into some racing. It's time for the Basque Country. 6 stages, full of hills, full of medium mountains as well. And I reckon stage 2, stage 4 and stage 6 all suit us on paper. And the start list here is absolutely outrageous. The likes of Jonas Vingegaard with Carapaz and Nordhagen. That Visma team alone is ridiculous, with Yates, Kuss and Kelderman too. Juan Ayuso and Del Toro are here. Remco Evenepoel is here for Quickstep. Florian Lipovic too. And so, I'm going to make the call right now. We're not riding GC at this race. Instead, we're going stage hunting. And well, Carlos Canal and Maxime Van Hils are the favourites for stage 1. But talking of favourites, we have Alex Aramburu, a decent sprinter. He has a decent chance today, and our manager thinks so as well. We're his teammate on stage 1. And we've easily got our work done already. We've been riding on the front. We may as well try and take some KOM points here too. And we're gifted them by the peloton for working so much in the early stages. 4 points already. Into the finale then, Juan Ayuso has actually attacked into the final 5k, and rather than giving Aramburu one of my trademark horrible leadouts, we're going to follow his wheel and try to protect him that way. Here we go, final 2k, a very fast finish. I've lost Aramburu's wheel here. Into the final kilometre, let's sprint as well. Come on Alex, try and win it. Let's see who's going to win here. It's not Aramburu, Stephen Williams absolutely dominates. Pretty straightforward sprint stage. Aramburu only 9th place. We do though get 4 points in the KOM jersey. And who knows, maybe that's the jersey we can chase at this race. A lovely 10 points to kick us off. Let's try and get to level 14 today. Now, I really like the look of stage 2. Lots of descending in the finale, including a descent to the line. And you already know, that suits us. 3 rider breakaway gone then. We are not involved today because we get a -2. I was really hoping for a strong day today. Not to be. So now it's crunch time. Here we go. Michael Storer, Lenny Martinez on the move. Parapantra is going to close that, I think, for Remco Evenepoel. We're going to stay in this group for now and bank on it being closed before the descents. But this is chaos right now. Absolute chaos. Riders attacking all over the road. It's Michael Storer still with the solo leads. The question is, can we try and get there before the descent? Storer still with 30 seconds. Remco and Nordhagen are behind. We have nothing left to attack. Let's go 99 right now into this descent, but I reckon Michael Storer is going to win. We're sprinting behind, but Storer ahead, coming under the Flamme Rouge, and he's going to win today. But can we get a good result? Look at this descent by Timmsiola. Coming to the line, we're going to finish 2nd place on the day. I don't believe it. What a result. And that means maybe we could have won today's stage. I was going to say maybe we should have followed Michael Storer when he made his move, but we didn't have the energy to do so. A great win by the Australian. And for us, we now actually move up to 3rd place in the GC. And we take the Young Riders jersey. We'll wear that tomorrow. I like that very much. And all of that means 20 points from our manager. Come on. Stage 3 though doesn't really suit us, I have to say. One for the pure punchers. The climbs are just too short for us. And apparently, Jonas Vingegaard is the favourite today. And we have had a breakaway today. I've been trying to do my work on the front as well. We've only got 10k done, 11k now, because the pace has been so high by Caja Rural. Now, I reckon they're working for their pure puncher, Jaime Gardeno. Anyway guys, if you're enjoying the Timmsiola episodes, make sure you hit like down below. Really appreciate the support on the channel lately. Let's aim for maybe 750 likes. That would be awesome. And while you're down there, make sure you subscribe if you haven't already. But oh my word, breakaway caught, 37k to go, we have attacks, the likes of Jonas, Vingegaard is going, oh my word, Florian Lipovic, Carlos Rodriguez as well. What's going on here at Basque Country? Visma had 2 riders in that attack, Nordhagen and Vingegaard, but they are now officially closed and only 31 riders in the front splits. So maybe it's our time, 25k to go, Joe Timmsiola putting in an attack, Lipovic, Vingegaard and Enric Mas are going to try and follow us. Come on! Look at Joe Timmsiola and the company we're in, Florian Lipovic, Jonas Vingegaard on a +3 day as well, Enric Mas too, but sadly, we are now closed. Hey, it was fun while it lasted. And looking at the map, look how steep the final climbs are, not really suiting us and our 71 hill stats. We're going to try and stay here though. Oh, big crash! We've just come down! Oh my word, we crash over Juan Ayuso right ahead of us on the roads. I don't believe it. We crash again. Oh my word. We were positioned so well, Ayuso went down and we fell over him. Anyway, we're back on our bike quickly, but we're now at the back of the peloton and now I would say we have no chance in this stage. What a shame. While up the roads, 7k to go, Ben Healy is solo. You don't want to let him go solo up the roads. 2k to go, we're going to take the wheel of Jonas Vingegaard, getting back to the front of the group really well actually, and I think Ben Healy is going to hold on. Let's just sprint for the line and check to the finish. And here he is, 30 seconds clear, Ben Healy wins the stage, and Joe Timmsiola, despite a crash, is going to finish in the main peloton. Again, a really good ride. I can't believe that crash, but we do get up back on our bike quickly to finish in the front split of the peloton. Ayuso managed to finish 3rd still. Anyway, Ben Healy wins the stage and actually takes the lead of the race on the same time now as Michael Storer. I was so sure we wouldn't be good enough to ride GC at this race, given the competition, but we're still here with 3 stages to go. I think we have to go for it now, because we also still lead the Young Riders jersey. And crucially, there's no time trial at this race, so that's a massive bonus for us if we're going for the GC. No time trials, but lots of descents, and today a long downhill section towards the line. I'm really excited. I reckon this stage really suits us. Well, we're positioned absolutely perfectly coming into the main climb today. It starts off steep, then gets shallower as we go up. Oh my word, Juan Ayuso has just punctured. How unlucky for him. He's now right at the back of the peloton. Anyway, we're still just trying to get to the top of this climb in the main group, and we're gonna do so. We're still in the peloton. Now can we get to the fronts? We're doing a great job of that, but at the very front, Remco Evenepoel and Dunbar are 20 seconds clear. We're gonna have to catch Remco. I'm really trying to get to the front of this group in the descent, but I think we're running out of road as Remco Evenepoel and Dunbar are caught. So for now, I'm gonna slot in to Remco Evenepoel's wheel. Let's stay here. Aaron Buru maybe can win this, but here we go, it slows. Now Timmsiola launches a move, 3k to go. Can we win this one? It's an absolutely massive attack by Timmsiola into the final 1.5k. We are absolutely swept up though. Let's try and follow someone. Try not to lose time. Who's going to win it? Lennart van Etvelt versus Maxime van Hils, and Maxime van Hils is going to win for Red Bull Bora Hansgrohe. A late attack was our only chance there. It didn't quite come off. Anyway, Aaron Buru 6th place on the day, and Van Hils leads a Belgian 1-2-3. But we're still there in the top 5 in the GC. And another strong day means we're really getting close to level 14. And talking of that level up, guys, I'm still targeting a Northern Classics upgrade. I want to really improve our Northern Classics attributes. Obviously, that's mainly cobblestone, but that also includes the flats, some hills, and our sprint as well. And that, for example, would have really helped us on that previous stage. So yes, we still really need to improve our stage racing, our core attributes, but I think a Northern Classics upgrade would go a long way right now. Well, we're already on to the penultimate stage of Basque Country, another really punchy one, and I think we just need to try and survive at the front. And there you go then, breakaway has indeed gone. They have 4 minutes up the road. Bookman is there for us, and I reckon they have a really good chance of going to the line, because the best rider in GC is Rochas at 7 minutes. They've got plenty of room. And by staying around in the GC fights, we've obviously given up a chance at trying to go for this stage in the breakaway. The gap though, under 3 minutes, I'm not sure if they're going to survive. No way, no way. We crash again. We crash yet again. Timmsiola goes down, and this time off the back of the peloton. This is not good. Trying to go 95, trying to get back to the group, but again, guys, I think we're going to lose our GC. Carlos Rodriguez is here. Let's try and relay with him maybe at 85. Come on, Carlos. You need to get back in too, my man. And I think with 14k to go, there's the group up the road. I think we're done for. We are working together, but the pace is absolutely on up the roads. What a disaster. We simply can't stop crashing right now. Anyway, Bookman is at the head of the race and he has a chance of winning today's stage. Let's have a look. It is going to be a sprint, not his strongest point. Can the German cross the line first? Come on, Emu, you can do it. No, he can't. Emmanuel Bookman does not win the sprint. Instead, Andreas Letnesund wins for Uno X. Meanwhile, we have officially lost time in the GC, so you know what? I'm actually going to wait on the roads. We're going to give up on the GC here. Let's make sure we lose a lot of time today so we can maybe go in the breakaway. Timmsiola, park yourself in the final K, as there we go, 4 minutes behind Timmsiola crosses the line. Damn it. Another crash. I don't believe it. We just can't stop crashing right now, and it costs us dearly here today. We finished 96th place over 4 minutes down. The breakaway did win it, Bookman only 6th place. To be fair, he's not the best sprinter. Anyway, we do have some gaps in the GC. Where was Carlos Rodriguez? Carlos Rodriguez in the end got up to 1 minute 53, so he still lost time. So I think the right call in the end to completely pull the plug on our GC. So now, hopefully, at least for the final day, we can go in the breakaway. But a really interesting fight for the GC. Could Ben Healy or Michael Storer hold off the big dogs like Ayuso and Jonas Vingegaard behind? And well, it is the Queen stage here at the Basque Country, one of the hardest stages of the entire year. This is going to be a thriller. I'm almost certain a GC rider will win today. Our only option though is going into the breakaway. Of course, loads of riders trying to join the breakaway today. We're going to wait though. We're going to place our attack on the first climbs of the day. Lots of riders trying to go clear. Let's try and counter right now on this little hill. Not where I wanted to go. We're going to have to go for it though. We're almost 1 minute behind the fronts. Well, what a chase this has been. We've reeled in Tim Rex. We still have 5 riders ahead of us on the roads. I'm not sure we're going to get there. Well, we have dropped Rex. We are going to catch Kobo, but we're still over 1 minute behind the front. One thing's for sure though, this breakaway is absolutely all over the roads. And here's the moment we've been chasing all day so far. We get to the front. Juan Lopez, Felix Gao, Louis Barre, Javier Romo and Ivan Kobo join Joe Timmsiola. We've done it. We're in the breakaway. So this breakaway have 3 minutes right now. We don't have much energy. I'm trying to recover in these flat sections because if we want to win from this group, we need to recover at some points. And the climb coming up is so difficult. The Crabayin, almost 10% for 5 kilometers. That is unbelievable. And what can you do? We're going on 90 and we're getting completely thrown out the back by that breakaway. We are getting absolutely obliterated on the Crabayin. And well, we tried in the breakaway, guys, but it's now time to wait for the peloton. 60k to go. We're caught already. And sadly, that's where our Itzulia Basque Country is going to end, guys. No stage victory and no GC results. I'm very disappointed. The question is, who's going to win this race? Jonas Vingegaard has attacked. He's now been caught by Juan Ayuso. Who's going to win this? Well, it's actually a really big group coming to the line under the Flamme Rouge. I think Healy or Storer are going to win it. On the same time though, who's going to win the final stage? It's Isaac Del Toro who is going to win the Queen stage of Basque Country. And while Timmsiola crosses the line, 98th place. What a strange race overall that was. Isaac Del Toro wins it, but Michael Storer wins the GC ahead of Ben Healy despite them finishing on the same time. That's unbelievable. But without that crash yesterday, I reckon we could have had a top 10 place in the GC, but instead we didn't even get the chance to try. So that disappointing ending means we still have work to do ahead of level 14. Next up, and for the first time in our career, we have the Amstel Gold Race and the Fleche Wallonne. However, I'm really not expecting to be competitive in these races. Instead, I think we'll be working for our teammates with that 71 hill rating. But the favourite today at Amstel Gold, Remco Evenepoel. Now we could try and join the early breakaway here, but we know that breakaway is going to have no chance at winning the race. So instead, I am going to stay in the peloton. Now into the final 100 kilometers then, and where we're lacking in hill stats, we do have stamina and downhills. So if we can stay on a good position in the early hills, maybe we can try something on a flatter, less punchy section of the parkour. So we're going to gamble here. We're going to gamble on hopefully none of these early moves making it to the line, and instead we can pick up a good result in the finale. But here we go, race favourite Remco Evenepoel has bridged to Aramburu, and that is maybe going to set the cat amongst the pigeons. A very English saying right there. They're caught though, Aramburu and Remco Evenepoel. We're still here in a good position. Guerrero has been dropped. Only 35 riders left in the peloton, still no attacks, 26 riders right now. I reckon we can definitely get a top 20 today. With that said, the Keusenberg is up next, I believe, and it is so steep. Here we go, up to 90. We need to make sure we stay here with our 71 hill rating. So Mitier is gone, and we are now all alone at the front of Amstel Gold Race. Oh boy, I did not expect to be here. Onto the Kalberg, 16k to go. There goes Remco. There goes Remco Evenepoel. I reckon that is the move. What an attack by Remco Evenepoel. But no, he's reeled in almost immediately. But we're still at the front group of Amstel Gold. What a race we're having. Again, taking risks, but this time we're in the wheel of Mark Hirschi. Can we follow that? Can we follow Mark Hirschi, the Swiss rider? We're now in the group behind Remco Evenepoel. It's up to you, buddy. And anyway, we're completely cooked. So there you go. We are gone with 7k to go. Only 8 riders left at the very front. They only have 30 seconds. Maybe we can get back on. And oh my word, we do. What a weird edition this is of the Amstel Gold Race. 23 riders are still here. But 2k to go. We're going to take a chance. We're not going to win this in a sprint. Let's come to the front. Come on, Timmsiola. 1.2k. We go early. Going for the line. Remco comes now. Betrago 2. We're completely cooked. And up the road, Remco Evenepoel is going to win the sprints here at the Amstel Gold Race. And for us, we cling on for a top 20 place. I will absolutely take that. After all of that, the favourite Remco Evenepoel does get the victory, but a very weird edition of the Amstel Gold Race, and I'm very proud that we finished in the front group. What a result. Our manager, though, doesn't think so. 0 points. I think that's pretty harsh. Here we go again. This time it's La Fleche Wallonne, a pure puncher's classic with that super steep Mur de Huy in the finale. And yet again, it's that man, Remco Evenepoel. He's the rider to beat. And this time, a -1 race day. We have no chance at a good result. Let's try and go into the breakaway. Oh my word. Look who's following us into the breakaway. It's that man, Lucas Lopez, our rival, for Europe car. I don't believe it. We're currently sat on his wheel. As soon as he saw us go into the breakaway, he tried to follow. Look at him. He's our teammate today in the breakaway. That is unbelievable. So 6 riders eventually in today's breakaway. The likes of Kian Brooks, alongside, of course, Lucas Lopez and Joe Timmsiola in the breakaway. Our manager, by the way, he did want us in the break. We need 140 kilometers. Let's get them racked up so we can hit that level 14. Oh my word, look at this. Lucas Lopez not happy with Timmsiola in the breakaway. He attacks with 2 riders. We have 2, including Kian with us. I despise this man. Oh my word, they're going again. Oh my word, this time we get the jump on Lopez. What has happened to the collaboration in this breakaway? Anyway, we're clear this time. We don't mind. But now everyone is back together. Hopefully, Lucas Lopez is not going to cause any more problems in this group. And this breakaway is starting to suffer now. Attacks are coming behind. We need 5 or 6 more kilometers. Let's get them done. And there you go. We are caught and we are 1 kilometer short. I don't believe it. We're going to attack 1 more kilometer. Come on, Timmsiola, hold on. Stay in the breakaway. 1 more kilometer, please. And there you are. We are dropped, but we do get that extra kilometer and get it done in the clutch right there. With our day done then, it's a small group heading to the Mur de Huy, led by Remco Evenepoel. Who's going to win La Fleche Wallonne? Here he comes, atop the Mur de Huy. Remco Evenepoel is unstoppable right now, beating Florian Lipovitz to win La Fleche Wallonne. Remco has now won Brabantse-Pijl, Amstel Gold and La Fleche in the space of a week. Can he now win Liège? We won't be there to see it anyway. It was going to be very difficult for us to win this race or compete in this race even, and we finish all the way down in 125th place. And only 4 points from our gaffer for completing that breakaway objective. I feel like I'm not in his good books right now. Well, there is one way to get back in our manager's good books, and that is of course by winning our next race, the Vuelta Asturias. 3 stages and all of them featuring climbs, including a long descent to the line on stage 1. on. I like the look of that very much. Now, we like the Vuelta Asturias because we won our first pro race here back in 2025, finishing second overall too. Marc Soler, a UAE rider, beat us on that occasion. They're here again this year. The likes of Scaroni and Aliotti, I reckon, are going to be our big rivals. We have a decent team to support us, featuring Simon Carr, and I reckon we can aim for the victory here on stage 1. That long descent to the line suits us absolutely perfectly. So let's go for it. I'm aiming for nothing less than a victory today. Well, it's been a ferocious start to the race here at the Vuelta Asturias. Finally, though, starting to settle down as one of our teammates crashes and 3 riders in the breakaway today, so not a dangerous group. So we're now flying into the main climb today, the Alto de la Cobatoria. 9k, average of 9% as well. This is an absolute beast. And so you know what, the pace is slowed here. Let's try and come to the front on the left-hand side of the road. Timmsiola on the attack, out of the peloton, come on! With over 50k to go in this stage, I reckon we can make this really difficult. Let's go. So we do indeed catch the breakaway. The peloton are right behind us, only about 25 seconds on the roads. There they are, but only 30 riders left in that group. Look at this, absolute chaos right now. And there you go, we are caught, but only 12 riders now in the lead group at the Vuelta Asturias, and we are asserting our dominance at this race. Oh, we have a crash. We have a crash in the group. Who went down there? I don't believe it. Aliotti and Scaroni, both of the leaders from UAE Team Emirates. So now only 7 riders in this main group. 2 Polti-Cometa riders. Groschartner is still here from UAE, but I don't believe it. We put the pressure on, and I guess UAE couldn't handle it. There's actually 3 riders from Polti-Cometa absolutely dominating this stage right now, and they are surely going to have to tempo in this group. We're going to leave it up to them.
Moments later.
Oh, but they attack very smart. Tercero goes, I'm getting worked over right now, and we are going to immediately try and follow with Joe Timmsiola. This race is absolutely all over the place, rhyming accidentally. And could this be costly for us? I'm trying to get to the wheel of Tercero. 13 riders behind, and Scaroni and Aliotti have come back to that group. So you know what? Let's slow down. Let's wait for them. I'm being a bit rash here. UAE are back together, and they can control the group behind. So here we go. Groschartner is going to pull this group. We're going to slot in here. Okay, we've reset. But now Scaroni goes. Now Scaroni kicks out of this group. Barca trying to go as well for Movistar. We're going to try and follow because we can't let them go clear as well. We are being worked over with no teammates in this group. Now Movistar counter us again. This time Lorenzo Milesi does go. Oh my word. 45 seconds behind now. Scaroni and Tercero. They are going clear. Let's try and set a tempo and not panic. I can tell you Lorenzo Milesi has dropped Christian Scaroni at the front of this race. We're going to try and go all the way to the top of this climb. Only 6 riders are now in this group, but now the descent is coming. So Milesi has 1 minute on Scaroni. We're about 30 seconds behind Scaroni. We need to make up ground. This is the climb where we attacked and eventually won our first pro race. We go again. Attack to Joe Timmsiola. Trying to push it all the way. Barta is here. Pena is here. No collaboration in this group. I'm now going to go 99 to the line, but I'm pretty sure Lorenzo Milesi has a big enough advantage. But the question is, can these guys now follow Joe Timmsiola in this descent? I don't think they can. And look at this. We get to Christian Scaroni. We pass him on the roads. Can he follow us now? We're currently second on the road, but 1 minute behind Lorenzo Milesi. We're giving everything. We're not going to win it though. Lorenzo Milesi is going to have a massive lead here at the Vuelta Asturias. Joe Timmsiola, on a finish he loves, is going to be second place on the day. Not a bad result. I'm a little bit disappointed though. I love this stage. What a finish it is here in Asturias. But Lorenzo Milesi this time gets the win on our finish. But look at the time gaps behind. Riders all over the road. Some riders over the time limit on day 1. But second place in the GC, we are here and we are up for a fight. And we're now just 6 points away from that elusive level 14. But now the next day into Oviedo is a little more punchy, not suiting us so well. So this is a day where we don't want to lose any time. Milesi though, not the punchiest rider either. So I think he could be in for a bit of trouble today, particularly at the hands of the UAE riders. And this is going to be hot. The Alto del Violio, 3.7k, 8%. I reckon we can handle this climb. Here we go then. The Violio begins and we're in a good position here. Our teammates are here here, but here we go. Christian Scaroni on the attack. What a puncher. We can't get anywhere near him on a climb like this. But there you go, Scaroni is caught. Malacy's still in the group as well. Our guys stop pacing over the top, and here we go. Timmsiola on the attack, come on. But no, we don't do anything apart from taking the KOM jersey. Can we maybe get a gap in this descent? 99 attack, come on Timmsiola, keep on going. Oh my word, we have a lead, but Malacy in the race lead is going to follow us. I don't believe it. Malacy, we're going to get in his wheel, 3k to go. He tracks us down, so does Scaroni. This is coming back together. But I reckon Ferron has a decent sprint. We're going to sprint as well under the Flamme Rouge. No gaps today. Who's going to win this one? Certainly not us, but it is going to be, I reckon, oh my word, Alustitha, Nicholas Alustitha for the Balearic Islands team. Oh my word, that is an unbelievable result for them. We tried to make some gaps there. Scaroni tried as well, but Lorenzo Malacy had the answer and he holds on to his GC leads. However, we do accidentally go into the lead of the KOM jersey, and now just 3 points away from that level 14. This is it then, the finale, the Oviedo Alto Naranco climb, and this is where we need to try and drop Lorenzo Malacy. But I feel like more realistically, we need to just try and hold our position in the GC because we're on the podium right now. We don't want to throw that away. So can Malacy hold on? Will Scaroni attack? I'm sure he will. And can we maybe try and win the Vuelta Asturias? But let's talk tactics for a moment. If we are to win this race, we need to go early. We're never going to gain the time on the final climb alone. We need to try and absolutely blow this race up. And to be fair, lots of other teams have the same idea. Lots of teams, Polti Cometa, Kern Farmer, and our old team, Burgos Biachi, all want to put pressure on this man, Lorenzo Malacy. Couple of shorter hills, but it all makes a difference. The tempo is absolutely rapid. This is becoming a really difficult day, and I like that very much. There is the Italian Lorenzo Malacy having to get out the saddle briefly to follow this tempo. Is he good enough to win this race? Well, he has 5 domestiques still in this group, so I think an attack right now would not be a good idea. Penultimate climb of this race, and Malacy still has teammates around him. Do I dare try and attack early? Like I said, if we're going to win, we have to try. Joe Timmsiola makes his move. So we're going all out right now. Now 85 over the top, but we are caught immediately by the peloton. I don't believe it. It looks like Lorenzo Malacy, I think, is going to win the Vuelta Asturias. Final climb then. UAE have been absolutely anonymous so far today, but there goes Aliosi. There goes Gio Aliosi. We go up to 90. We need to be careful here and not go too early. There's Scaroni. There's Malacy as well. Maybe I can get to his wheel. Let's follow Lorenzo Malacy because Scaroni has gone. Scaroni has gone, and they need to close him if they want to win this race. Into the final kilometre, Christian Scaroni is going to win this stage, and I reckon he's going to get second place in the GC, but Lorenzo Malacy is going to win the Vuelta Asturias. And we are sprinting, trying to close the likes of Aliosi. Can we hold on to a podium place? It's going to be very, very close here. I'm not sure. Well, we tried guys. Malacy though, the better rider at this race, so was Christian Scaroni, but we can be happy holding on to a podium place in the general classification. I was aiming for the win at this race, but considering how it's gone, I'm actually really happy with third place. We also take home the KOM jersey completely accidentally, and we get second place in the Young Riders jersey. And 64 points means finally we're in our manager's good books, and of course we reach level 14, come on. And finally we get another improvement of attributes and a skill point too. Now, before choosing our upgrades, I want to have a look at our potential. So on the left is our current potential upgrades. So we can reach 76 to 80 cobblestone. We can reach 63 to 67 sprint. Not the best, but also not the worst for a stage racer. Our climbing attributes are fantastic, including our hill, and we took a time trial potential upgrade as well earlier in our career. So 73 to 77, we can be happy with that. So in my head, I was thinking we'd maybe require one more potential upgrade, but I think for now, we're pretty good. Which means for the foreseeable, we'll be improving our attributes with every attribute upgrade rather than potential. And today, I want to go for Northern Classics. You guys know it, and I want to lock this in. Sure, our climbing attributes, apart from hill, aren't affected like the other upgrades, but I want to really become a well-rounded rider here. So that flat upgrade is going to be crucial. That +3 in cobblestones too, secondaries as well. I'm really happy with this upgrades. Let's lock it in. Here we go. So here's an updated look at our rider cards, and I'm really happy, guys. We're becoming so well-rounded, which is exactly what I'm looking for. But next up, I'm thinking we really need to improve our climbing. It's our bread and butter, and now I think we really need to improve there. This time, I'm not going to forget to put the skill point on, and I'm really enjoying learning more about other riders, so I think passion again. Let's upgrade that to level 2. There we go. But overall, guys, I'm really happy with today's racing. We didn't win a race, we were second twice. Again, hopefully we're not becoming the Spanish Wout van Aerts, but third place at Asturias. That's a great result. And that means we finished third at this race, we finished second at this race. Now we only need the victory. We'll be back for that another year for sure. Anyway, drop a like today if you enjoyed, subscribe to the channel if you're new, and I'll see you guys in the next one.